Hey guys, let's get more news about Dallas, but first, don't forget to subscribe and leave your like. Dak Prescott on injury, poor play, and Cowboys losing. It hurts, it sucks. Cowboys quarterback Dak Prescott is out for the season with a hamstring injury, and it's been a miserable season for him. In an interview with David Moore of the Dallas Morning News, Prescott acknowledged that he already wasn't playing well enough before he got hurt, and that as he watched the Cowboys lose to the Texans on Monday night, it hurt to see what a disappointing season this is becoming. The other day, after the game, I guess, it all just hit me, Prescott said. Boom, right. A couple of tears came down. This is going to hurt. It's going to suck at times. You just have to understand this is one of the moments that it does. I don't want anything right now other than to let it suck. It's understanding and being able to voice that, yeah, I'm blessed to be where I'm at. Prescott, who signed a 4-year, $240 million contract extension before the season, said that's not the only reason it's been a good year for him personally. But it's been a rough year for football reasons. Off the field, it's been some of the most joyous times I ever could have imagined, dreamed of. Having a child, getting engaged, starting a family. But then on the football field, it's probably been as tough of a season as I've ever had. I'd probably say the toughest, Prescott said. Even when he was healthy, Prescott wasn't playing well. Statistically, 2024 was the worst season of his career. Not playing up to my standards, turning the ball over more than I have, Prescott said. Just uncharacteristic. But at the same time, mentally feeling as well as I ever have about the game, as smart as I ever have, as sharp as I ever. Leaving some of those games mentally it was like, man, I saw it the best and clearest I've ever seen it, but maybe I didn't execute that way or the team didn't execute that way. Prescott feels optimistic about his ability to lead the Cowboys in the long run, even if nothing has gone well this year. There is a future. I know which direction I'm headed in. I know I will be faster, stronger, and better than I ever have. By the way, I will attack this, Prescott said. The Cowboys are a team in transition, with major changes and the beginning of a rebuild likely to start in the offseason. But one thing that's locked in is that Prescott will head into 2025 as the Cowboys' starting quarterback. Tyson Foods set to sell Dallas Cowboys nuggets. Tyson launches new Pro Football Nuggets. Tyson Foods Incorporated announced the production of a new star-shaped Dallas Cowboys nugget on Wednesday. The Springdale-based company stated it is continuing to ramp up its innovation engine to deliver products to football fans. The Cowboys Chicken Nugget comes after the company released its Razorback Nugget for University of Arkansas football fans. Tyson also pledged to donate $1 to the Salvation Army for every purchase, up to $100,000, during the Christmas season. Donnie King, Chief Executive Officer and President, said Tyson is thrilled to work with the Dallas Cowboys and give back to the community via support for the Salvation Army. We're getting into the game this holiday season and we're eager to give fans an opportunity to show their Cowboys spirit, he said. Tyson and the Cowboys have had a long-standing relationship formed by a friendship between Cowboys owner Jerry Jones and Don Tyson, according to a company news release. A federal appeals court says it is ending a long-running dispute over whether the state or the city will control the airport board in Mississippi's capital of Jackson, apparently clearing the way for a new board controlled mostly by state-appointed members. Republican legislators who pushed for a new board said Jackson Medgar Wiley Evers International Airport should have a regional governing authority. Critics of the change said white suburban Republicans were trying to steal an asset controlled by Democratic officials in the majority-black city of Jackson. In 2016, some Jackson residents sued then-Gov Phil Bryant and several legislators months after Bryant, a Republican, signed a law to create a new airport board. Changes have been on hold during the court fight. Members of the Jackson Municipal Airport Authority joined the lawsuit as plaintiffs. A three-judge panel of U.S. Fifth Circuit Court of Appeals on Tuesday ordered a district judge to dismiss the suit, saying city-appointed airport board members failed to show they would be harmed by a change in the governing authority. The Arkansas Index, a price-weighted index that tracks the largest public companies based in the state, closed Wednesday at 959.52, down 3.90 points. Equities recovered to close relatively unchanged despite a morning retreat precipitated by heightened geopolitical tensions as the healthcare and energy sectors led performance, said Leon Lance, managing director at Stevens Incorporated. The index was developed by Bloomberg News and the Arkansas Democrat-Gazette with a base value of 100 as of December 30, 1997. Shedeur coming home to play in Cowboys Stadium. Few players across college football have generated the buzz that Shedeur Sanders has in his time at the University of Colorado. A breakout year for him last season put himself and the program on the map, with the quarterback expanding on that success in year two. Sanders and his father/head coach Deion Sanders have built a Big 12 contender, sitting at 8-2 and inching toward a spot in the college football playoff. The allure of Shedeur has created an enticing profile for his future prospects. He will be one of the first quarterbacks off the board in the 2025 NFL Draft, likely being selected within the first 10 picks. Still focused on concluding his campaign at Colorado, Sanders is already setting a timeline for those in the NFL to get a closer eye on him. Sanders has officially accepted an invite for the 100th East-West Shrine Bowl, set for January 30 of next year. The game will be played at AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas, the home of one of his father's former teams. While Deion has those past connections to the Dallas Cowboys, it remains highly unlikely his son will call Frisco home after his name is called on draft night. Another Sanders son, defensive back Shiloh, will also participate, with the game's workouts at the Star in Frisco, more of the Cowboys' home turf. Regardless, people like LeSean McCoy have tried to desperately push that narrative amid the Cowboys' struggles this season. Now at 3-7, Dallas continues to plummet down the league standings and into position for a premier first-round selection. To no fault of the young quarterback, there will be nothing within his control to change that direction given Dallas' historic commitment to current starter Dak Prescott. The Cowboys made him the highest-paid player in league history right before the start of the season. However, the presumed vacancy of the team's head coaching position has also drawn connections to Deion potentially bolting Boulder for the head spot at the Star. Again, those musings have not been based in anything concrete to this point. Nonetheless, the Sanders, specifically Shedeur, have a few more big moments left this season to showcase to a national audience before the preparation for the next stage begins. And you, fan? What do you think of the situation of Shedeur Sanders? Leave your opinion in the comments.